Hello. How are you, Miss Justice? Um, I've done another unplanned one. Oh my goodness. I'm starting to feel more and more normal, which is good. Hi, T. Riley. How are you? Good to see you. And Miss Justice. Hi, Proud Aussie Nan. Twiggy. Lawton Girl. Oh, guys. Oh, you've been sick, T. Riley. Hi, Ray Ray. And you've been, oh, not the sea, T. Riley. It's, we're thankfully, hi, concussion. Welcome. Oh no, fibromyalgia. That's a hard one to say. I'm so sorry you've got to put up with that. It is so debilitating, isn't it? I haven't got it, but I know a few people with it and how much they struggle with it in every way. Like, it just affects everything. Hi, Holly Berry. How are you? Yeah, and it's surprising how many people do have it. Like, whether now, because it's more recognized, I'm not sure, but there just seems to be more and more people I come across that suffer from it nowadays. You're pushing yourself, Miss Justice. So far, so good. Well, that's good. Yeah, I know with the few friends I've got in real life with it, you know, they can have a whole day planned, and if it's a bad day for them, like, they can do nothing. It's really sad. Really, really sad. So I hope you're feeling better soon. And a lot of people who I know who have it also have like a bit of rheumatoid arthritis and things like that. So with the both of them together, it's really, really bad. We have to, hey, Miss Justice. Another good workout, but I can't get ahead of myself. I'm too gung-ho because for years I've barely survived. That's awesome that you're gung-ho about it though, Miss Justice. That's a really good way to tackle it. Yeah, I had a laminectomy on me back in my mid-20s, and to this day, even going through the surgery and rehab and everything, because I was on a walker after it and had to sort of learn to walk again and stuff. It was so bad, but there's still days even now. Actually, because I've got a lot of nerve damage down the side of one leg, and it goes all the way down to my toes, where parts of it's numb altogether. I've never regained any feeling. I've now noticed changes in my ankle and my feet, of that foot in particular. I've actually got to make an appointment for it because It's starting to really, it probably is arthritis or something, or calcification of bones in the side of my ankle that then go, I know. I had a bad knee surgery 22 years ago and now I'm bone on bone. Oh my God. That's what it's like in my toes now. Like you can hear them crunching. This is a crazy conversation, but like I can do it. And Layla just, she's horrified when they make that noise. 1,500 to 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C. Wow. And way less pain. I'll have to try some of that, Miss Justice. Arthritis, yeah. Well, in saying that as well, it was about 18 months ago. Please don't be angry with me, but I was having a really, really crappy day with, I think she was 7 at the time, and I walked out the sliding door and the naughty dog come running in, and I've just gone to, I had no shoes or anything on, and I've just gone to boot her, not boot her as in like kick her in a abusive sort of way, but I just went to like guide her with my foot to not go in there, and I missed and hit this table leg, and I broke 2 toes at the same time. So they're the toes that have really given me curry the last few weeks in 2 doses on full stomach. I'm going to get some this afternoon, Miss Justice. Like I'm up for any sort of vitamin remedy, and your body has no trouble absorbing all that, Miss Justice. I suppose if you've got a full stomach. Hi, Sunny D. Welcome. Brandy Bradford, you got out of there, so did I. I couldn't take any more. I'm really, 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 I hate coming on here like this because I don't like to bring people down in their mood. I think we should be all in here trying to make ourselves feel better and lift each other up and try not to concentrate on the negative. But I woke up like this. I woke up aggravated. I said to the girls, I don't even understand why. Like, I feel filthy angry. But the last thing I watched before I went to sleep, and I think this has a lot to do with it, is that I only watched like 6 minutes of it. And it was probably one of the last things I watched before I dozed off. And I don't know why I did. But it was Molly Golightly's, there was nobody on other than that Dolly Vision guy. And I can only handle really small amounts of him. So I clicked on Molly. She's got the spirit box thing up, talking like a lunatic to it. Like, Summer, it's me. It's Molly Golightly. Well, who should come up on panel because she didn't know how to work it properly was Elsie. And that other Queen Heidi lady come up, I think her name is. And they all sat there talking to a spirit box. And it was disgusting. Like I actually felt sick. Hi, Lisa Jones, Grammy. Listening, just got out of the hospital from, oh no. Don't feel like talking, but I really miss you guys. Just saying I love you all. Oh, Lisa Jones. Oh, I hope you're feeling better soon, but thanks for letting us know. We need some prayer hands in the chat for Lisa Jones. My goodness. We're out of lockdown in 2 days. 2 more days. I'm glad you're out of hospital though, Lisa. It's the unknown. Yeah, so I think after watching that and going to sleep, listening to that. Hi, Kimmy Jean. How are you? Where did she go? Oh, there she is. Thanks, guys. You just sit back and relax, Lisa Jones. I'm not going to get animated or anything, so hopefully it doesn't stress you out. I feel like being animated, but it's just not worth it, guys. To be honest, I'm sort of at that point where I just don't. I'm disappointed in a few creators. I just don't want to end up like I'm questioning everything about this channel, about the case, about people. And I don't understand. I don't want to end up like just being here for the sake of talking. I've even struggled to come live lately because I don't want to be perceived as someone who's just on here for super chats or for the sake of being somebody. Does that make sense? Like, that's just not my thing. I'm not here to be a little YouTube star. I'm just here to talk about Summer's case, but there's less and less and less we can talk about. Like, even watching the interview room today, I thought, in his title, I'm not bagging out Chris McDonough in the interview room, but in the thumbnail, it was like, never heard before, phone call with Don Wells. And I'm like, okay, cool. You go to the actual video, and it's something we heard back in the second month that absolutely everyone had heard before. And it's this, what is driving me insane is this reach that creators are going to get that headline to still get their views, and the depths of where they're going and what they're doing to continue to get them same views. Because there is no new information, but let's just make some drama. Yeah, I love you guys too, Grammy, but it's probably not coming out the way I want it to. Hi, Jackie Jude. All this shit is making me depressed. Yes, that's sort of yesterday. I didn't even want to. I didn't even want to go into anyone's chat because I was just so fucking sick of it all. I'm sick of everyone knows how much I've always supported Doug. Always. Even in the bad part when he was doing what he was doing with Benny way back in the day before they split up. I always felt like, you know, he has some issues and stuff, but he needs positive people to lift him up and stuff. And that's what I'm about. Although I do call out shitty behaviour. But after the other night, I'm so disappointed because it's like you're sitting back watching movie reels of a creator losing their mind. And it's scary. He's not okay, guys. Yeah, Grandma, that's how... Okay. I've just got a couple of things written down that I've been thinking about today for myself. When you are in a chat, I want you guys to be totally honest for yourself, okay? Because this is what I've been doing most of the day. When you're in a creator's chat and you feel that what they're doing is not okay, do you do you typically write in their chat that what they're doing is is all right, and sort of encourage them to keep doing what they're doing? Or do you say that, I think that's too much, whatever? Or, because I'm seeing over, like, okay, I'm going to just say it. In Doug's chat the other night, when he's inciting 1,000 people to ring the sheriff's department, would you be one of the ones that, give me the number, I'm going to ring now? Or are you going to be one of the ones that says, no, I don't agree with that? And especially the way he spoke to 911 or the people he rang when they hung up on him. He tries to make out that they were incompetent and they weren't doing anything about Summer's case and all this sort of shit. But at the same time, listen to his tone, his aggressiveness, and the way he was talking to law enforcement on the phone. And do you think that's okay? Because I was sitting in that chat fuming that he is trying to incite people in a manic condition to do insane things, and there's 700 people or however many people in there egging him on that this is a great idea. You're the best, Doug. You're doing the greatest thing, Doug. I'm so proud of you, Doug. I kid you not. You didn't see it? And as soon as one person says, this is not good, please stop, then you're attacked. And you're the big bad wolf because you're not going along with the gravy train and encouraging this manic person who clearly isn't being logical. That's not okay. You are all as bad as that person. We all want answers for Summer, but is that the way to do it? I was a mod, and all ever did was encourage positive interaction, and all of a sudden he took my wrench. No explanation, nothing. Yeah, same thing happened to me, Beagle Mama. That was months and months ago. It just seems like he's and it's not just Doug, It's like now that the dynamic of him and Josh and him and Chris McDonough have changed. That when things change in creator relationships that have been quite successful, then they're scrambling to try and redirect their views back to themselves, because what they started to depend on with this alliance is now not a thing. So let's go on course. And when he got off that live, when he finished that live the other night after enticing people to ring Ronnie Lawson and, you know, get the police up there because there's guns on the hill and all the rest of it, he said, I'm going to go now. I've got phone calls to make. I've got to get prepared for the call in the morning back to law enforcement. All this shit. And I kid you not, within 5 minutes, he's over on Molly Golightly's panel. It's not okay to me anymore. Between him and Molly and the shares, it's another level of disgusting sadness to me that it really is more and more lately about views. And I don't want to be about it. I just don't. It's supposed to be about summer. And I was just over on Ernie Shell's live, where Benny and Cam are on panel with him, and that chat was filthy. Absolutely horrible. Whether you like Benny or you like Cam or you like Ernie, they're up there talking about summer, okay? And different information that they've gathered on their journeys, but all the chat is about is hating on whoever they don't like that's on panel. None of the chat is concentrating on the content of what the panelists are talking about. They're too busy hating on the people that they know follow Benny or they know follow Cam, and it's just one great big mosh pit of hate. And my brain cannot take too much more. As I said the other night, he slammed Bob and Laurie for being fat and blind. I was appalled. Elizabeth, are you talking about Doug or AB? Hi, Six Up Media. How are you? You just come from there, Chris? Oh, it was so bad. So bad. I can't stand Ernie, but I sit back and listen. Poor Honest raged. I know they totally, Ernie, not they, Ernie totally doxed her. That's when I left. I will continue to pray for him, but I probably will unsubscribe from his channel. I had to, because it's got me to a point now where my circle of creators has become even smaller again. Like, it was so clear to me once he ended that live in a manic, hyper, overexcited craziness that he thought it was a great idea. Let's go and jump on Molly's panel because she's got like 800 people over there now too. you know? And it's so obvious. It's just, if he's put as much energy lately into constructive thoughts and conversations about summer than laying the boot into his jokes and ripping people apart, I just can't do it no more. I'm sorry, Doug, if you come across this, but man, you've got to stop and have a look at yourself. And I just actually said that in the chat over there to the hateful people. I was never a Benny fan, and I wouldn't say now that I'm his biggest supporter, but as a human, we change every day with our thoughts on Summer's case, don't we? Like, I was listening to Chris McDonough this morning, and he's saying there's definitely no way there can be child abduction. And I thought, yeah, that's okay. That's your opinion. I get that. You're ex-detective. That's all good. But then look at Cleo Smith. And this is where my brain changed. When Cleo Smith was abducted from a tent out in the middle of freaking nowhere in Western Australia. And she's lying there in a sleeping bag, not even 2 meters away from both her parents. And they're right there next to her. And it can happen. You can't say it can't. If it can happen in that sort of situation, it can happen. Like, they can't prove anything, but they can't unprove it either. Hi, Hurricane, how are you? He said her real name, like, I know. I can't, and I say it over and over again, I can't come up and call Don and Candace murderers and all the rest of it. Can't do it. But since the Cleo case, even more so, I can't do it. They were blaming the parents. Yeah, well, I even thought Holly Berry, the parents were involved with Cleo Smith, because I just didn't think that could be possible. That you can be lying 1.5 meters away from your child and someone comes into a tent and just picks them up and takes them away, and you not know? It's just bizarre to me. I don't know. I think we have to start being more responsible for ourselves and our own integrity when we're in these chats, and stop letting our creators think the way they're behaving is okay, and be brave enough to stand out in a crowd and say, this is not okay. We've got to do better. Yeah, Joan Spring. Innocent until proven guilty. And I keep waiting for you to say hi to Joe Spring, because I love the way you say my name. Oh, Joan Spring, Joan Spring, Joan Spring. Gabby B's here. Hello, gorgeous. Stephanie Cereso. Hello. James O'Brien, we haven't seen you for a little while. I don't know, James. I think if you add up his Starlink, his co-workers, I think they're the things he was sort of adding up in his head that were alibis, in my opinion. I do feel like something's coming though. Oh, thanks, Hurricane. But yeah, yesterday I just couldn't shake this feeling of like I'm done. I'm sick of this shit. And I know we all have days like that. But I just want. Josh was live the other night that he did just after Doug's live was so profound to me because he was saying how over the top and deceitful some creators are, and how we have blinded. What was the word? Six Up Media, you were in there. Blinded. Virtually, we just turned a blind eye to their bad behavior and encourage and but he is enticing and inciting people to do things. And when you're that excitable and, to me, manic, it's going to have a really negative impact on the way your chat behaves. Is it really a good thing for 700 people to think, oh, okay, well, Doug wants me to ring up, so I should ring the sheriff's department now because Don and Candace might kill each other? It's what Doug's doing, gaslighting for even more aggressive behaviour to happen between Don and Candace? Because he fully well knows they're sitting back listening to him. He is the one who is going to push someone to hurt the other one. But then he won't have a bar of that. He will be like, oh, I told you that was going to happen. And he'll wipe his hands of it. But he is deliberately gaslighting situations right now to make them more aggressive, to try and make them crack. And what if there's nothing to crack? Think about it. Sharon, don't get mad at me, but Doug hasn't been acting no better than AB and TM. I know that, Grammy. I'm 100% beside you with that one. Do the 5, do the 5, do the 5. Are your little emojis not working? You've got little words saying it instead, Chris. Did you hear about what was going on Friday night in Hawkins County when Doug was calling and put... Yeah, that's what I'm on about right now, Chris. There was nothing going on, though. That's the point I'm trying to make. What was going on, I can tell you, is Cher and Mr. Cher. I'm going to see if I can get this up here. This is how it started. What's it called? Voices Behind the Wall. Because this is how these effects happen. Hang on, guys. I've got to get out of this part because it's not going to do it. And she'll probably strike me. I'm just... Hang on. I don't even know if she left it up there. So Mr. and Mrs. Share. Yeah. Hang on a second. I want you guys to watch this, because this is sort of how Doug's rant started. This is where it originated from. I don't have an actual timestamp, so I'm going to skim through it. But I also want you to take special note. Sharon, drop your link for KRI. What's KRI? KRI. Oh, for Chris. So, Mr. and Mrs. Share. Hi, Duchess. We're doing a live Saturday evening. It wasn't called this at the time. She changed the name of it. But I want you to take exceptional notice of Mrs. Share's demeanor during this episode of she's hyper excited, like she's loving this bit of drama, because Don Wells rings in and he's losing his shit. I don't think I even heard 2 words of what Donald was saying because I was overwhelmed. What's wrong, Chris? Chris? I'm sorry, I'm trying to... What's going on? Someone from Hawkins County. Can you drop the link and I'll come up? Explain share wasn't on the scanner then. Okay. I'm just popping it in chat for you, Chris. But Cher was super excited. No, Doug was calling 911. Here's Chris. And you?
Hello.
How are you?
I've been stuck in such a panic attack all day since I heard this that I'm trying to type it and I'm like shaking. I got to delete my words.
Oh, no.
So Friday, I think it was Friday night when Doug and Molly called the cops.
Yeah.
When Doug called, he said he wanted to talk to the sheriff or something.
Yeah.
And the lady said he can't talk. He's on an emergency call or something, or an emergency meeting.
Yeah.
Well, what had happened was an 18-year-old kid was involved in an ATV accident. He had both of his legs were broken, a couple different spots, and he had a lot of other injuries.
Yeah.
And they were trying to coordinate to get him airlifted to a hospital. That's how bad he was.
Oh,
and you got this asshole calling them and harassing them.
Yeah. I know.
He wanted them to stop doing what they were doing to handle this.
Yeah. And what got me, Chris, was he didn't just ring one number. He rang 3 different times and 2 different departments, I think. and it was the way he was speaking to them.
Yes, he was like putting them down.
Yeah, like really, really rude and aggressive. And then when the third call, when they hung up on him, I was beside myself by that stage. I
I
just couldn't
mean,
believe it. And then he's telling all the chat to ring, um,
yes,
that all the law enforcement people are incompetent in Hawkins County. Um, and they were praising him like he was a god.
I know. I cannot stand him and Ernie show. I can't stand both of them.
Mm.
But I mean, how do you call a police department because somebody has a gun? You don't even know if they really do or if they're
Yeah,
just saying
exactly.
that.
That was my thing as well. Because the first thing they're going to say is, have you seen the firearm? Aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, I've tried to ring on a person a few years back because I knew they had needles and drugs in their home, okay, around
Hmm.
little kids. And the first thing they asked me was, have you physically seen them? Do you know for a fact? And have you seen them in that house? And because I hadn't physically seen them, they would do
Uh-huh.
nothing because it's just hearsay.
Yeah, exactly. They can't go off of your word.
Yeah, because anyone could ring up and say anything. But what sort of aggravated me is the fact that chats are just, doesn't matter what certain creators say, they just go along with it and agree with them
Uh-huh.
and um, actually egg them on to keep going. And
Uh-huh.
I'm like, this is dangerous. Like, it
I mean,
really is.
that
And I feel like
18-year-old boy
Doug
could
is,
have died.
yeah, exactly. All the drama that, all the resources they're draining away from real life incidents, it's not
Uh-huh.
okay.
Between
And
calling
Molly,
cops and CPS, it's ridiculous.
yeah, yeah. But they make out they're all for the missing kids and that's their only purpose. But let's jump off my panel now and run over to Molly's because she's got 800 people over there. You know,
Yeah.
let's stir some more people up over there. It's just not okay. And that's why I've even questioned continuing. I just don't want to ever become like them ever.
Oh, you can never be a quarter of what they are.
No, because you've got to do the things that they're doing to get the views. Do you know what I mean? People don't want to come in
Uh-huh.
to a chat room where there isn't fighting and bullying and um, the drama. They want that.
Yeah.
And that's what's so pathetic about the whole thing.
I mean, never since this whole time that I'm watching this case, I never thought I would ever give Benny a super chat or agree with something he said.
I've learnt a lot from him lately. And as I just said over in, I never ever thought I would go into an Ernie Shell chat either. But this um, this thing of unity makes so much sense to me
Hmm.
that they're all, it seems like they're the ones that are like, they're looking at things logically, like if we come together and we do this and share our information and resources, it's going to be more beneficial. But then you've got the other ones still trying to make drama with the people who are trying to get along
Hmm.
for the right reasons,
Yeah.
you know? And I take my hat off to him that he is trying to um, do things in a better way. And he is
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah. I mean, once I really took the time to really get the hate out of my head and just
Yeah,
listen to him, I'm like, damn, he is very smart. He doesn't do things a good way, but he is really smart.
he is. He is. I always thought he was smart, but he was just so over the top. I could only do
Hmm.
it and listen to him in small doses because he didn't make the best choices all the time. Like I will be real and say that. You know, he has done things in dirty ways, but he's owning that now and saying,
Hmm.
this is what I'm not going to do anymore. You know?
Yeah.
So that's a good
I think
thing.
he sees since he's starting to change, he's
Yeah,
getting more love and more respect.
exactly. And that isn't that what we should be doing?
Hmm.
You know?
But I mean, I don't understand why. Summer's case, it's sad, but brings in the most money.
Yeah,
Why? And
yeah,
that's why there's nothing that has happened on this case in how long, and they won't stop talking about it because it's bringing money in.
yeah. That's true. And there's a few of them lately who you can now see are totally reliant on YouTube for
Mm-hmm.
that monthly income. And it's becoming more and more obvious that if they don't have them views and them super chats, then what are they going to like? You can hear the desperation coming with the dramatics that they still want to clutch on to all the views and everything because they need that money.
Yeah, look at Doug. He quit his job at
Yeah,
Amazon.
I know. That's what I'm saying. And the same with Ziggy. She was only talking about it the other day that she's going to get in trouble with her fines for her study because she's not doing what she's supposed to be doing with her study because YouTube's her job now. You know, it's just, I don't know. I think when they have a few really productive months and can see these high numbers in income, they get
Mm-hmm.
addicted to that and the sub counts. And then every month after that, they're trying to still get that same.
Yep.
And I don't think it works like that from what I can see. I
No,
honestly,
they're gonna have once Summer's case is done, or once people start opening their eyes,
yeah,
they're not gonna have any of that money, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, how do I pay my rent, my electric?"
yeah. Or they'll
Look at
just find
Molly.
another one.
Look at how much that woman makes.
Which one? Molly.
Molly, yeah.
Yeah.
And she gets that abusing her subs.
She's so horrible to her subs, so she's not nice to people,
No.
but they still just, you're the best, Molly. We love you. I just love going in. You go in and just watch the subs, the way they grovel to them like they're gods. It's just sickening.
Yeah.
It really is. It just makes me laugh that there's so many grandmothers in there that carry on like little teenage fangirls. Like, look at me, Molly, I'm here. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, oh my God.
I just sit
I
there and
mean,
watch because in the middle of the night she's the only one on, and I
yeah.
just sit there and I'm watching. I'm like, "Are you serious, people?" And
Mm-hmm.
they all kiss her ass. Anything she says, "You're right, Molly. You're right."
Yeah, I know they all do that. But her next one's going to be Justice for All.
I'm
He'll
waiting
end
for
it.
that one.
Yeah, me too. Joan Springer, what did you say? He adores you. We know he's been a little preoccupied, poor guy. I'm just trying to read the chat as we're going.
All
No,
right. Well, I
there's
just wanted to come up and tell you about the 18-year-old
yeah,
year-old
it's
boy.
sad that I hope he's okay and he got to where he needed to go. And I'm
Yeah, I
glad
don't
they
think they
healed on
stopped for
him.
him, for Doug.
Yeah. Did you actually see the episode we've shared before Doug went live that night?
No. Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. And how excited she was
yeah.
when Don rang up and going off. And she was like, you could see it. She was jumping out of her skin, like totally excited and loving the drama. You know, it was really, really awkward to watch for me.
I couldn't live my life like that.
It's, I don't
Even
know.
just sitting here watching the drama, not being involved in it, gets me
Yeah,
anxious.
yeah, same here. Duchess says she's super proud of Benny Keys and Cam. It takes a confident and good character to say what he did first to Ernie. Benny and Cam are the real deal, so proud. Yep, they're doing great things. And like they didn't get along at the beginning either, Benny and Cam. And it just goes to show that if people work together and have be half human to each other,
Hmm.
better things can happen. And make it about summer.
Yeah.
Shouldn't it's like they just don't think about that now. It's like, oh, what can we say about Don and Candace today? Because there's nothing we can say about summer. So let's just start shit about Don and Candace again, you know?
Yep.
And I'm not saying they're innocent, but I'm not saying they're guilty either. But this is not the way to go.
But these people make you feel bad for them.
Yeah,
I started feeling bad when Molly was in Candace's face telling her, "Your daughter's dead." That killed my
yeah.
heart.
Oh my God. That was that was beyond me. How could but she's still denying she said it.
No, somebody, who was it? Brian Saint something. Brian Saint something.
Oh, okay. So they
I
called
think
her
it
out
was
on it and she
him.
admitted it. Yeah.
Yeah. She pulled up the video and watched it and she goes, "Oh, I did say that. I don't remember saying it."
Yeah. That's typical her though, isn't it? Like it is. She's just horrid. I've never been able to make a living doing anything low integrity, even when the offer was great. Because you do have integrity during spring. You know, these people forget their own morals. Like I'm talking about the people in the chats that are praising them for their shitty behavior. They're not even being true to themselves. And I think that's where I'm going with it all, as in they don't they forget what they think is right and wrong anymore because it's just whatever the creator says. They've lost their own thought processes
Hmm.
because they have to agree with their creator, and that's all that matters. And that's not normal.
Yeah.
That is like a little 12-year-old that can't, that doesn't want to go against the other girls in their peer group in the playground type thing. And that
It's so
is
sad.
scary to me. Joan Spring does have morals. I'm sure, like, I know all you guys do. If I was up here saying, righto, guys, let's ring um, Hawkins County right now because I just heard in another chat channel that Donna strangled Candace, I'm sure 37 of you would jump up and say, don't be so freaking stupid, Sharon.
Yeah, we'd
And I
try to
would,
stop you and we'd try to find out if that really happened before you called.
exactly. That's not what they're doing. These creators that have 700 or 800 people in there, people are not doing that anymore. They're not having their own thoughts about things, and that scares me.
Yeah, because
So I
they're looking
really,
for the drama.
yeah, I
All
can't
right.
praise someone that I'm sitting there thinking you're completely doing the wrong thing, but then at the
Mm-hmm.
same time sit there typing that, oh my God, you absolutely did do the right thing. No, I can't do that. And I didn't do that. But as soon as you say something, that whole chat is against you and you're the worst in the world. And
Yeah.
that's why they don't.
If they
Just
even
don't
see your
participate.
comment, if they even see your comment, because as soon as you put send, it's going to be deleted.
Yeah, exactly. But they don't have to comment at all. Like if you don't agree, just don't comment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you're scared of the chat coming for you, it does. It causes everyone anxiety, I'm sure, Gabby B. But yeah, look, that young guy on the ATV, that could have impacted him getting help.
Uh-huh. And if, God forbid, something was to happen because Doug was calling and had his whole chat calling, Doug should have been charged with murder.
Yeah. But the way Doug was saying to that first operator, I'm I want your badge number, I want this, I want that. Um, I was just even so disturbed in the way he was speaking to her that it was horrible.
And he's
It
going to
was
call and make a complaint because she wouldn't put, who
yeah,
was
I
it, the
wanted
sheriff on the phone?
that's yeah, and he said, I want to make a formal complaint now. Yeah, that was the first call, remember? And he was
Yeah.
saying to her, I want you to take my complaint now. I'm not getting off the line. I would rather do it now. And my father's was this in the sheriff's office, my brother was this. And I thought, why is it always about your father and your brother? Why
Mm-hmm.
can't you talk about your accomplishments and what you've done? You know? I don't know.
All right. I'm going to drop down. I just wanted to tell everybody about that poor
Thanks
kid.
so much for coming up, Chris, and explaining that. It does get hard trying to type everything you want to say in the chat, doesn't it?
Yeah, when you're anxious and you're trying to type it and you're messing
Yeah,
up.
I totally get it. But thank you, sweetie. I
Thank you,
appreciate
Sharon.
you.
Oh, and
See
I
ya.
appreciate you too.
Oh,
Bye.
thank you. Bye. Oh, she's such a cutie, isn't she? Yeah, he seems to have lost. I think he really regrets that night with Ziggy, and he's trying to um, readjust, but he's doing it in all the wrong ways because he's lost that connection with the lab now and with Chris McDonough. And it's like he's scrambling, like trying to rake the audience back in. And this is not the way, I'm afraid. Oh, thanks, Gabby B. Even if we happen to discuss the drama because we are a small group, we can say how we feel. Yeah, exactly. I just had to get it out. You guys, you guys understand that um, it's just a lot. Like as a sub, not even as a creator. It's hi, Katie Kitty. How are you? You told me to suck a big one. Says a lot of. Oh my God. Really, Katie Kitty? I knew I wouldn't get attacked or put down in here for my thoughts on Doug. No, I just want him to do snap out of it. I've sent him an email and just addressed it with him, because I like my subs, and I tell you all the time, if you think I'm saying or doing something that you don't like, let me know. Let me have a chance to, have a look at it and see if I can do things better. So I'd be a hypocrite to come on here. And it's not just Doug, it's the shares as well. It's Molly, it's bloody Bullhorn Betty, and it's just not okay to me. Yeah, it would be awesome if everyone could just forget about what happened last week and everyone just get along. I got an email from Doug that shows you just how ugly he can be. So bad that Josh apologized for him. Really, Joan Spring? Wow. And I suggested that maybe he needs to, just go and talk to a professional and just have a checkup, maybe. I think he needs some help. And I don't mean that in a bad, horrible way. But I would be a hypocrite if I'm always saying, if you guys think I'm doing something not good, or you don't think I'm okay in the head, to bring it to me first. Because if I didn't do the same thing, then I'm just ridiculous. Sharon, Doug is falling into the train wreck category, and if he isn't careful, he will end up on Crude as Fuck channel again, and possibly Burnt Toast channel for calling him out. Yeah, I'm feeling a downward spiral is in progress. I know you would, Brandy. I know you would. You're here, Susan. And there's nothing to be ashamed of. And he's the first one to say that, Jackie Jude. And he might not even realise that there are starting to become signs that he might need help. Maybe if enough of his subs reached out to him and said, listen, man, we're worried about you. What can we do to help you? Maybe if enough of his people said that, he might have a look at himself and think, oh, okay, maybe they're right. Wouldn't that be a good positive way of getting him, instead of sitting in the chat egging him on to do really stupid, irresponsible things? Josh is so mature. I learned so much from Josh as well. And for the stuff that little guy's been through, wow. But remember him apologising for the Ziggy comments too, because he was uncomfortable. But Doug was his friend and so was Ziggy, so we couldn't say much. Yeah. He was sort of addressing that the other night about blind loyalty. That was the word, where these subs do have blind loyalty. And it doesn't matter what their creator does. This is what Josh was saying. They just go with it because they ignore their own. Hi, Outlaw Trucker. How are you? Good to see you. And that was the icing on the cake last night for me when I seen Molly Golightly's spirit box clip and who was on panel. but little Elsie justice for victims, teaching Molly how to use the spirit box. Yeah, and that's why I did send an email first before I spoke about it. Duchess, you need to drop your link and Outlaw Truckers, please. Who else is in here that has a channel? She only just come in, Grammy, because I didn't schedule. If I don't schedule, no one sees it. You never tell someone to kill themselves. Hell no. But Joan Spring, that's really concerning that Josh had to apologise for an email Doug sent you. I think Josh was in. He does. You can tell when he's uncomfortable, can't you, with little Josh? Because he does. He goes. He reacts the same way I do at that second where you just freeze and you can't speak for a few seconds. But then after like 5 minutes or 10 minutes and I've got over the initial part of it, that's when I will have an outburst and say what I think. But my initial response is the same as Doug, same as Josh. I'll just freeze up and not know what to do. And that's why I get scared of doing panels, to be honest. I was talking about this the other day to someone. You know, I'm petrified because, not petrified, but it can go south so quickly, can't they? Gabby B. Sharon's butt. What did I do? Suzanne? Oh, she's going to start picking on me. I know she is. How's your granddaughter, Suzanne? She's having it. I actually find it hard to watch because my empathy wants them to stop for their own sakes. Yeah. I know. You feel really... I think it's the motherly part with me that, like little Josh reminds me of my son. Doug's a bit older than what my son is, but it's still like I feel like I've had a motherly relationship with him for over 12 months where at times he will listen to me, you know? So that was like a mutual respect that even when he was not okay, he was still willing to hear me out. So I respected that. But sometimes they just don't listen to you. I had trouble trying to find it the other day as well. Miss Justice, Outlaws, Outlaw Truckers channel, but I've got it now. So everyone sub up to Outlaw Trucker. Duchess can get it for you, Mr. Justice. Yeah, Dutchie will. Sometimes it just wouldn't. I would search it and even use a little filter, and the thing wouldn't come up. I think it's some sort of personality disorder. But money, with Molly, I feel it's just greed. I think she is that addicted to, and I think it's actually part of her DNA and her blood that she has to be in the spotlight all the time with attention. It doesn't matter whether it's good attention, bad attention, she's just got to have it all. You have a look lately at how many hours on both channels she's streaming. She mustn't interact with her family at all lately over the last few weeks, because it's just like she's online more and more and more. And I feel sorry for her son. I've got one granddaughter here, and even now I've been on an hour and 10 minutes and she's already been in here 3 times. Like, I feel guilty. I'm worried that Doug and MGL will start. Well, oh God, I don't know. I was thinking that the other night, but I think while she's got little justice for all there, I think she'd be a bit wary of Doug, to be honest. That's just my thoughts. Oh, you're kidding, Suzanne. How much longer is she going to go for? She goes like 5 or 6 hours now. Oh, Penny's here. Hello, True Crime Commentary. That idiot bitch. I'm here. I was just watching that idiot bitch Missing But Not Forgotten. She made a response video to me. You're all, I was laughing my ass off. Did she really? She's changed her channel name too, apparently. Oh, I have to. Like, she's the type that if you played 5 minutes of it, she'd strike. Even though this is the Missing But Not Forgotten channel that has been stealing lots and lots of Penny's videos and true crime stories obsessed videos. She doesn't just play them, she brands them as her own videos. So she's totally frauding her subs that this is her work. She isn't just streaming someone else's video and not giving them credit for it. She's actually stealing it and owning it and pretending that the whole thing is her work. So Penny has... I'm not going to play it, Penny, in case she gives me a strike. So on the other channel, you know this, the other channel that was the sewing channel, where I was going with all of this was yesterday when I just couldn't do any more YouTube chats. I just couldn't. I needed time out. I was watching these awesome criminal psychiatric hospitals documentaries, and they were so fascinating to me. So on the other channel, because I don't know how this works, I know if I stream it on this channel, the other channels, Penny, you might be able to help me. Can they like take my whole channel down for streaming them, or will they just strike that video so it's not monetized? I don't understand how. So I thought on the second channel we could do some little watch parties, because it doesn't matter if they strike that channel because it's not monetized or anything. But there was some really, really awesome... Oh shit, what did I miss? I'm on a laptop, so the chats... Yes, absolutely, Penny, you may come up. I should have it pinned. Penny's coming on panel. That's so exciting for me, Penny. Penny. That's what I call Penny. Penny. You just have to add transformative pauses. Okay. Broadmoor in England. Oh my God, guys. It is oh, it just got me so captivated on some of the inmates. Well, it's a psychiatric criminal hospital. So they're criminals in jail in a hospital, if that makes sense. And some of the inmates were just forensic psychologists. Yeah, and it interviewed, like it followed, there was one where it followed inmates and staff for 18 months. It was really intriguing. I think this is what I needed all my life. I care way too much about people, about what people say and how they feel. I'll let someone hurt me and attack me to prevent others from feeling hurt. Chris, do you know I do that too? I honestly have done that all my life. It's like I'm so happy to be the punching bag for someone I care about that I am more fearful and defensive of people I care about, like I've even shown on this channel, but I won't do it for myself. Yeah, it's history and Holly Berry. The stuff that goes on in these places is insane. Get it? Insane. I'm not laughing at the insane, I'm just thinking of what I said. But it's I was captivated. Like I was going to go live yesterday after lunch and I couldn't because I was so into these docos, I couldn't stop watching them. One day men will learn. I just mean with people in general, Chris. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't allow that to happen in my adult relationships. I was pretty good at defending myself in that category, as in DV and stuff. Aww, don't be sad, Chris. And here I am talking all of their burdens. I think we've got to be happy for ourselves first and be good in ourselves to be able to not give a shit whether anyone else does or not. I know that sounds harsh, but it's sad when no one comes to help you either. I totally do get that when you feel alone, but please never feel alone. We're always going to be here. And that's the only reason I haven't just stopped, is because of you guys. But I don't want to become dramatic and horrible and all about the views and money. I just never ever want to be like it. I'm sorry, but I don't. I don't care if my channel just stands still the way it is right now. I'm happy with that. Chris, you give the impression that you're strong enough that you don't need anything because you're rushing to save everyone. They wouldn't need your help if their lives were stress-free. Yeah, you do. You do come across really strong like that. Hey, I'll be up in a minute. Letting dogs out. Too potty one last time. You're fine, Penny. I'm in the bedroom. I'm dying for a cigarette. Yes, that's exactly what I need to learn. It's hard to change when you've been like this for 40 years. I totally get it, Chris. Honestly, I do. It's amazing how much I've changed since I've started YouTube, even. Um, because I wasn't aware of myself and the way I do the same thing, Chris. It was only a couple of weeks ago after I went running into bat for, I think it was when I was irate that Tiffany Marie went for Doug. And I totally lost it. I couldn't believe that she would do that. And I was all up in her tears because she was mad at Doug. But she could have bagged the shit out of me and I would have just said, oh yeah, righto, whatever. Because it doesn't. Hi, Dragon. How are you? Welcome. I've seen you somewhere else recently. Where did I see you? I'm trying to remember where I seen you. Sharon, I sent you pics of something I made. That means a lot to me. I emailed it. Awesome, Grammy. Is that just today? Because I haven't been in the email yet today. No, I don't smoke in the house, Suzanne. I'm a good girl. These past few days off YouTube has been such a roller coaster surrounding Summer's case. This is Gabby's comment. But nothing about helping Summer. It has been about the trashing and the clicks and the views with the drama. Yes, that's what I'm trying to. It's so evident with not all, but with a lot of people that it's just about trying to retrieve them views back that they're losing. And the super chats and everything, because they feel like the more animated they get or the more dry begging that they do during their lives, like they know what they're doing, they know how to get people to react with super chats and drama to get the views. They know what they're doing. Like, come on, let's just keep it real. They are fully aware of it. Are you sure you want to post your email here? You can email Sharon. She can give your email to her. Yeah, I'm happy to do that, Miss Justice. I'll put it in the chat, Joan Spring. I really feel bad for Honest Rage. Joan Spring, are you friends with Honest Rage? Can you let her know that I'm thinking of her and I'm really, really disgusted what they did to her over there? That's so wrong on so many levels. Yes, Suzanne, I was just talking about in general, but with a few of the lives over the last 2 days, trying to get people to ring law enforcement. And in my opinion, it is only my opinion that telling 700 people to ring and plastering the phone number all over your channel is taking away from real life incidents that law enforcement in the middle of the night are trying to take care of. And Chris has explained to us it was a young guy on a all-wheel drive that had broken legs and everything. They're trying to get him airlifted out of Rogersville. The same time, YouTubers are ringing, blowing up phone lines. Yeah, I did hear that Ziggy's got made merch with the puppy on it. That was your word, Duchess. Mine was FTFO, remember? In Libby's live. Sounds like I pick on Ziggy, but look at all her merch she has with that pup on it, using the puppy. Yeah, that was always her goal. I haven't looked at the merch. I haven't been in there. I just don't. I'm just not a fan of her anymore. And that's okay. I don't have to be. Yeah, it is. You watch. Actually, you have to watch. You have to watch Just the Receipts little video she put out today. Oh my God. I can't make videos like these. You seen it, didn't you? Six Up Media. Oh my God. I wish I'm going to teach myself, and I might get some time now that life's going back to normal. Hubby went back to work today. Layla starts high school tomorrow, guys, so that's a bit daunting. But I want to learn how to make these little videos. So if anyone's got any suggestions on a beginner's way I can start teaching myself, can you please email me? Because I don't know what apps and stuff you'll use. But Just the Receipts did one on Ziggy today, and it is spot on with. I don't think she'd strike me if I played it. It was awesome, wasn't it? She's always in Six Up Media's lives. Six Up Media. Oh, thanks for dropping that, Miss Justice, for Six Up. She has another one coming out on Wednesday. It's so spot on though. Like, you know how you sit there and you know every time she picks the puppy up and she goes, oh, here's a little bit of puppy time. She's just waiting for that super chat train to start. And you could see it. Six Up, do you think she'd strike me if I played it? So a channel called, yes, Suzanne, it's called Just the Receipts. Oh, here's Penny. I'm not going to say show your face, Penny.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm all right. I was just watching that thing and it was so funny.
Which
Freaking
one?
hilarious. The latest, you can't even call her missing but not forgotten anymore because whenever her channel got struck for or well, when her channel got snatched for being a thieving ass bitch, she
Yeah,
created a new one.
yeah.
So I don't know
We have
what is that channel's name now?
true crime
Is it
something.
like true crimes and more or true crimes and I don't know. I
True
don't know.
crime. Yeah, it is something like that. I'll find it.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so I was
So is
listening to
it?
that and like I got like maybe because Emma from Crime Stories Obsessed sent me the link and email and she was like she starts talking about you a little after an hour. I was like, oh my God, let me go listen to this shit.
Oh
So I get
my.
like 5 minutes into it and it's like this lady is certifiably nuts.
I
She's
know.
nuts. I can't even believe it. It's crazy.
She said Emma was talking about something about that woman in one of her lives, that someone was knocking on the window and it was actually her doing it. Did you see that bit yet?
No, I like I said, like I went to the timestamp that Emma sent me, and then
Okay.
and I got like maybe 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
just like,
good.
I can't.
I have to watch it now.
No, Jackie Jude, I wasn't in there when she was live. I like Emma emailed me after the live at some point, and then I've been floating around watching different people and stuff like that, and I just now went to go look at it like just a little bit ago, and then I seen a notification pop up um that Sharon was live, so I listened just a little bit, and then I came over here.
Oh,
So,
thank you, Penny.
but
Yeah,
yeah.
I caught the end of Emma's live yesterday, my time, and she was talking about her, and her and the other lady, it was cat crimes and something or other. They said that she was saying to the chat, "Oh, there's someone knocking on the window, and he's in a wheelchair, and he wants me to come out and help him get inside the building." And they
Oh
said,
my God.
yeah, they said it was her. Like it was, she didn't realize that the reflection in the background was actually showing her tapping on the window. So she was totally caught out. Like, yeah, that's how stupid she is. Isn't that funny? Yeah.
Oh my God. I just can't understand.
Yeah. I'm going to try and clip that bit. Glitter might have.
But look, so I just texted Benny a little bit ago and I was like, what is the art of, streaming and not getting hit for it? And he
Mm-hmm.
was like, you got to change the playback speed and do transformative pauses. Because, he played, like, he just won 2 copyright strikes back to back because he did it where it was transformative. So, but yeah, I just thought it would be, you could go to, if you want to. Well, I'll just be up here. I'll follow your program. I don't want to hijack your live, talk shit
No,
about this
you're fine.
person.
You're fine. So if I play them and just change the speed about, just stop and talk every now and again, I should be
Yeah,
okay.
there's lots to say for sure. But you go to my backup channel or my rant channel,
Yeah.
and play that one first,
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
For context.
Yeah.
This
Awesome.
lady is
I don't have.
crazy.
Do I have to sit there and go tap looking ass?
No. No, you can play it. You don't have to have any transformative pauses for mine.
Oh my god! I swear to God, after I watch Benny's live and he's in one of them ones where he's commentating on another person's live, the way he taps the videos to stop and goes looking ass. I walk around doing that all day in my head. Like it's imprinted in my brain for the rest of the day.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
So people don't understand or do they appreciate the art of
Hey,
properly placed looking
my
ass.
God, Penny,
Hmm.
Penny, guess what?
Somebody say looking ass.
It's Benny. Benny saying, somebody say looking ass. Hi, Benny. How are you? We've been discussing you quite a bit today, actually, and how proud of you we are,
Yeah.
and what a great job you're doing and evolving. And I was getting so frustrated over in Ernie's, though, because there are people with personalities that just don't want unity. Like, I don't think we're ever going to get, and not so much the creators, it's their loyal little fan bases that are happy with people not liking each other. And that's sad,
Yeah.
don't you think?
I
If you want,
do think. Let's see. I'm gonna hold on just a second.
yeah, it's crazy. I need a cigarette. I'm going to take the laptop outside for a smoke. But yeah, it's definitely a good thing. I'm proud of the way Benny and Cam are getting along. Like, that's so good and productive.
Yeah, I am. I'm really proud of both of them.
Hey, oh my God, I'm just going through the house. No worries, Benny. We have to praise positive things and just stop dwelling on um, just the shit that's going on. I feel okay, so I don't have to do look and ask when I'm commentating on my live on the streams that I'm. That's good to know. I'm really trying to make a difference, I promise. We know that, Benny, and we can see it 100%. And don't worry about, like, each one of us, and I'm sure I can talk to a lot that just come to my channel. There's a lot of people that just enjoy throwing you under the bus because once upon a time we didn't support you, and now
Yeah.
we're the ones in the world because we do. And to be adult enough to take it on the chin and say, yeah, that's fine. I don't care what you have to say because I'm an adult and I can recognize positive behaviors that I'm now enjoying. I'm not going to keep tearing someone down when they're doing good things. That's just me.
It's not a backup channel. It's kind of like a vent channel. So like the normal subs who don't want to hear me bitch and complain about stuff from time to time don't have to hear it. Um, but yeah,
So what's the second channel called, Penny?
it's well, it's called Penny. Fuck your thoughts.
Oh, that one. Okay, righto. I was wondering why it was Penny FYT and not True Crime Commentary. I'm with you now, totally. I was confused in Ernie's because I thought, how come you're not TCC? Oh, Benny says I have some very I have some very powerful spiritual women that are helping me grow. Without them, I wouldn't be. I'm sure you would.
Yeah,
Benny.
who's with? Oh,
It's
Duchess
it's
just put it in chat. There you go.
oh cool. Penny, fuck your thoughts. Oh my God. I like Cam.
And yeah, 6 Up, I did see your stream from last night where you showed the merch. And I mean, I think everybody saw that coming. So no surprise there.
It's just all about the money. Berry Toe Beans, hello. I seen you in someone else's chat the other day too. Yes, I'm going to try it on the other channel, Penny, and see what happens with the because some of these docos are very, very interesting. Penny's my little. She can be my daughter. She can be your sis, Duchess. God asking you keep Benny in your prayers and these ladies. Yes. But I appreciate you and Benny and Duchess, all of you that support me as well, because I woke up this morning and I was just angry and I didn't like waking up and just being angry and frustrated and feeling like this is just a waste of time. And I know we all have them days, but I can't get past the ringing, the Hawkins County Police Department and telling 700 people in your chat that they should be doing that too.
Yeah, that was kind of like a moment. Like, I've really kind of backed off of watching Doug whenever he had Jody Sue all the time. It was just a preference. I didn't really want to listen to her.
Yeah.
And then I don't know at what point she stopped going on there, but I mean, from what I understand, Josh and Doug had a thing. Well, not really a thing. It was like a Doug and Ziggy thing, and then Josh kind of backed away, and then
Oh, thanks, Benny. I don't feel like I am at all. Sometimes I really, really don't. But if my thing is to support and promote, you know, all the positive stuff you guys are doing and helping that way, then I'm happy with that. Did you hear what Hawkins County had? Yeah, Penny, did you hear what Chris said about what was happening at the same time that Doug was telling his whole chat to ring?
Mm-mm.
Chris come up on panel and she said at the exact time, because Doug kept demanding that his chat ring as well, and the operator was trying to tell him that there was an emergency situation and that her supervisor was on another call. So we got really shitty with her and demanded to be able to make a complaint online then and there. And he rang another department and spoke to that woman so aggressively and horrible. It was beyond okay. It reminded me a bit of how Manicky was in that video when they found that lady in the car park. He was that revved up like that, you know? And so what was happening in Hawkins County at the time was there'd been an ATV accident with an 18-year-old boy, and he had 2 broken legs and was not in a good way, and they were trying to coordinate a helicopter to come in to airlift him out. And at the same time, Doug's like rang 3 different numbers and harassed, and Molly was doing the same thing, and they were both telling their chats to do it.
Wow, that's what?
You know, so that could have interfered with this young fella getting the help he needed.
Yeah.
And God knows what other incidents were happening at the same time. But
yeah, that's not okay. That's really quite awful. And I mean, I think Benny did a live the next morning and called them and gave them Doug's information.
yeah, I haven't seen all of that live yet, but he's got to get some help or something. It's going too far. But he's trying to grasp onto all the views and everything he had while he had that alliance with the lab. Like, he wants that same attention that he was getting when he had Chris McDonough and the lab on his channel all the time. And this is the way he's going about it, and it's not okay. But anyway, there's not much we can do about it, I guess, but say what we think. Hopefully he listens.
I just put my video in private chat for you to.
Thank you. I get a bit sidetracked. Where did it
No,
go?
I didn't drop. Well, I was out of the browser, Brandy, and to go get my link from YouTube. So it might be that it muted me out or something. I don't know.
Why?
Oh,
Because everybody knows the truth. I see you got a little hustle going on, right? So do you just stop taking my content?
hang on,
Right?
Penny.
This was sent to me.
Can you guys hear it
This right here
okay?
is your rendition of my video. you just put this little corny ass border around it so people couldn't see my logo that is in that corner. So this person says, again, bullying. Bullying. Are you kidding me? Trisha Jenkins. Yes, this sure is bullying. And the sad part about it is that that was my video and it was stolen from me, but enough creators told YouTube that I stole it, so I got in trouble. This is completely wrong. I don't understand YouTube at all, how they can give someone a copyright when they never copyrighted anybody. They actually, hold on. Hey, you know what? Before I go on to the next screenshot, I'm just going to make this minor little constructive criticism. You might want to try a comma here and there, because I'm losing my breath trying to read one big long sentence. Okay, where was I? Hopefully there's a
So Sharon, we can practice the transformative
YouTube,
pause
all how
here
they can
before we get to
give
her
someone a copyright
video.
when they actually
Okay.
But now, so when we go to her video, this is she reads, or she plays me reading this, but she is passing me reading this, what she wrote on Facebook, off as it's me saying it. This fucking idiot is like, oh, I feel you, girl. They did the same thing to me. So she's listening to me read her comment and passing it off to her viewers as if I'm saying this for myself. She's fucking crazy. Anyway,
Oh
that's all.
my,
I wanted to add that. So
oh my God.
she's nuts.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
actually never copyrighted anybody. They actually were the ones getting copyrighted. I got in touch with Google last night and actually spoke to someone over the phone. So they are looking into why my channel was taken down out of nowhere yesterday. Out of nowhere. Honey, you steal content from everybody. Literally everybody. I don't know if you know, but some of us creators, we're actually friends. And we talk and we see whenever you grab their content. Like, come on now. I don't know about all your subs who believe this bullshit, but not everybody was born fucking yesterday. Are you fucking kidding me? Crazy lady. All right. I did not have any stocks or anything. I cannot understand how it just got taken down out of nowhere, and the hacker is commenting from my channel, and that's supposed to be down. YouTube needs to do better, check into people better. They're allowing people to lie, slander, and cyberbully me and hack me, death threats, and I reported everything. Nothing was done. They really do better. It's almost like they don't even know what's going on at all, as many reports as I have made. And then I get copyright and taking down that don't even make no sense. Because the people who work at YouTube were not born yesterday. See, they can go into their little computer system and see who posted the video
Sharon.
first. You crazy lady.
Look, I didn't.
How I stumbled upon that T-Trony or whatever video, it happened so organic.
Dutchy said I'm trying, like I'm taking deep breaths. No, I had to take a deep breath because that was one big ass long run-on sentence, and I had to speed read through that shit. So because she didn't put a period and she didn't put a comma in order for a bitch to breathe while reading that shit. So
oh my God.
I had to take a deep breath in the middle of it. Crazy. Crazy.
That is one of my pet peeves, is really bad punctuation. I need to know when I've got to breathe.
Right. And then so in her response video to this, she was like, I don't have time for a comma. I don't have time. Comma's not going to help you save a little girl. I don't have time for a comma. Girl.
Oh, God. I can't wait to watch it now. She is a nutter.
She's disgusting.
By virtue of chemical enhancement. Oh my God. Will we keep going?
I woke up, I searched something, came across it, was like, what in the actual hell? That's how it happened. Then I went live about it right after I posted my video. So anybody with some fucking sense can see that you're lying. And I guarantee you, YouTube can see you are lying too. And that's why your channel got taken down. That's why you get the copyright, because the people who do this for a living can see. Good Lord. And there's people who actually believe you. This is so crazy to me. It's not just my channel. I know of several other people's content who you have stolen. And
That's a
seriously,
funny
please
comment.
learn how to insert a comma. And all my subs were reporting hacker, and YouTube did nothing about it. Well, I wonder why. Because these people, who you have false reporting, you are having them lie. You've got some nerve, lady. And just in case you don't believe me, don't take my word for it. Let me bring you to where I created the video. Okay? You little thieving ass. Here's where I make my videos. So let's just, what's that? What is that? Let's go in. Let's edit it. Yeah? Let's see if we can do an edit to this video that I made from my phone on this app. Oh, what? No. Here's the sound that I use. Here's every single screenshot. What? No. You don't say. Oh my goodness. It can't be real. How did I make this appear in my, let's just make sure. Let's just make sure. And actually, there we go. Wow. Yeah, bitch. I made the video. And I wish that I never had. You know why I wish that I never had? Because people are taking it very far. Yes, it's weird, but come on, just calm down. All right, so let's see if I can edit it. Yeah? Let's see. What do I want to do with this part? All right. Whoa, I can do stuff with it because this is my screenshot. I didn't take this from your video. I didn't take this out of your brain. I can edit these images and how they present in this video because they are my screenshots. Jesus. You are out of your mind. Look at that. These are my notifications. That's what my notifications typically look like at any given time. Do you see that up there? Do you see what I just did? Hold on, where'd it go? There it goes. Okay. Interesting. Wow. You are a whole ass lie, girl. You are a whole ass lie. I don't think you ever did anything original in your life. Your life isn't original. You probably took that shit from somebody else too. Fuck. And you do all this whining and shit so you can get sympathy and get money, and your game is tired. I didn't want to do it to you
Sharon.
because you got this little hustle going on and you got kids, and I didn't want to ruin a good thing for you, but
So
you really need to
in the response video to this,
Yeah.
she really has the nerve to fix her fucking face to say that I went back to create a whole video to add my email on the end of it.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah. No, she really said that. And I just mentioned how she lied, or she whines and she cries so she gets money. Tell me why whenever I went to the timestamp just before Emma sent me,
Yeah.
this bitch was crying.
No way.
She's like, like wiping away fucking dry eyes. Man, this tired bitch, she needs to shut the fuck up. And yes, Trisha, yes, I would say that to your face. I would definitely tell you that you probably didn't even, your whole life is probably taken from somebody else. You probably stole that shit too. I sure the fuck would tell you that shit.
Yeah. No, she's got no gall whatsoever.
Oh, Chris says we're forgetting to practice pauses. Well, you can skip through the part where I'm in. Well, you can skip through. You don't have to watch the whole thing. It's like 40 minutes or something. Or it's like 35. I don't know. You don't have to watch the whole thing. But there are some key parts in here. There
Yeah.
are some key parts. I want to know who was around in the beginning whenever I first started my channel, where I called this bitch out on showing people's the kids' faces. That's what I want to know, because since that channel is gone, she's claiming she didn't do it. So whatever sub she has now, she's claiming that she did not ever make a video showing kids' faces. And the fuck she didn't, because I made a whole video calling her ass on it before
Yeah.
she even had 400 subs.
I
Okay.
do vaguely remember.
Yeah. And then she did a response video to me. So while she had to take down the video she made showing all the kids' faces, and she put it back up with scribbles all over the kids' faces,
Yeah.
she made a response video to me or about me saying, well, this channel, blah, blah, blah. And before I took that video down, I had however many thousand views and likes, and she made me take it down. And I have a screenshot from that time period
Yeah.
showing she had less than 400. And it was like, not a lot of likes on that video. She's a fucking lie. She can't even open her mouth without lying. Her whole
Yeah.
fucking being is a lie. She's a liar. She is a gross compulsive liar. She would make a great fucking couple with Brad.
Yeah. Absolutely. Jackie Jude said she was around then, and the real Gigi. Hi, the real Gigi. She said something about Nita. I remember it, but didn't see it. Nita was talking about it. Yeah, remember, that was how the Tree Tony one come to your attention, wasn't it?
Yes.
Because Nita was actually playing it from Missing But Not Forgottens.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you found out that she had actually stole it again.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a piece of work.
And she put that little stupid border around the video, my whole entire video, minus my email at the end. And the reason why she did that is because there's a little logo in the corner of my uploads.
So she was trying to
she was trying to cover it up. So she addresses that in her little response video. I put borders around my stuff because they're cute. No, you do it to everybody. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You can
People,
tell when she makes a video because it looks like a fucking 5-year-old made it. She is awful. She's horrible. She is not good at this. She is not good at this at all.
Yeah. And that's why she steals other people's. Little witch.
She's gross. I just
Yeah.
can't even. She's disgusting.
Hang on. We'll play a bit more, Penny.
Calm the fuck down. You really do. You truly, truly, truly need to calm the fuck down. Stealing people's shit. Oh, here's the good part. Here's the good part. All right, let's see. Here's where I inserted glitter words. What? Oh, and you know what else? You took off this part. You took off email true crime commentary. Why wouldn't you want people to see that? Why wouldn't you want people to email me? Why wouldn't you want people to email me, girl? Oh, it's probably because you didn't want nobody to know you took my shit. You lying ass heifer. Jesus. I just want you to see that I can make this as long as I want to, because I've shortened it down so much just for the sake of the video not being extra long, right? And why can I do this? Because the screenshots are in my phone. Oh my God. I bet you don't believe that either. Goodness gracious. Let me go find them. All right. Let's look at this screenshot in my phone, in my folder called screenshots. Let's take a look. Let me go to details. There we go. Also, just want to point out, do you remember this? Do you remember whenever I called you out on this right here? Oh, look how long ago it was, girl. right here. You had 478 subscribers, and I was on your ass because you had children's faces in your content that showed them in compromising situations. Children who did not belong to you, and and I believe you might have even stole this content from Ms. Nita. Pretty sure, if I can remember correctly. Anyway, because she was talking about the person in this video that you were talking about before you were talking about it. So and I remember after I posted this calling you out, oh, your feelings were so hurt. So what you did was you made a video saying that you were forced to delete your video and remake it because the kids' faces, and you were so upset because it had been up for 3 hours and had thousands of views and thousands of likes or hundreds, whatever the fuck you said. And I'm so glad that I took this screenshot because I mean, I caught you in the lie that I didn't even know you was gonna tell. Like at this point, I had just come across you. Somebody sent me your video. You had kids' faces all in it. It rubbed me the wrong way. I called you on that shit. And I said, if you fix it, I'll delete my video. And I would have. But your ass made your little video. Right. So I was like, nah, I'm just gonna be petty and then leave mine up. But yeah, you said you had hundreds or thousands or something likes within however many hours, 3 hours. And I mean, survey says that is wrong. You lied. But boy, did you put that out in your little video, right? Oh, I had to delete it. It had so many likes and so many views and whatever. Girl, you are nothing but a lie. Here's the live where I talk about it. I put the video together, put it as unlisted so I could play it on my live. This live. Yeah? Following me? Let's listen to what I said a month ago.
So I wanted to show you guys the next thing. So this is something that I found this morning, and it just
you can skip through this part, Sharon.
Going on with this thing.
Recommended that to me. That ad. I went to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and because I saw that there was like they put together videos. They'll do a video featuring the missing child. And I wanted to see if one had been made for summer yet. So I think I Googled something like, missing child Summer Wells video, right? Something like that. And to my amazement, it pulled up all of this craziness. Anyway, so that's how it organically was found. Crazy.
I don't know what it is. I was just trying to see, like, I think I Googled missing kids. I was trying to look for videos that the Missing and Exploited Children Center make. I was trying to see what all they have. And I think that whenever I clicked the videos tab, it was like, I don't know. It was there. I clicked it. I was like, what? Because I saw Summer's face on the poster. What the hell is this? It was like a movie poster. Hold on, I'll show you. It's that one. It's so this is what I saw. And I clicked it, and then I just got really pissed off. What is going on? The book or something on Kindle? I always look up IMDb ratings before I watch anything. So you're telling me that anybody can put stuff on IMDb? So it's a TV show or a movie. Let's see.
We sat there and we had a whole fucking conversation about this on the live.
Yeah.
10 block of real people playing hide and seek with alien blobs that have fur and attached to houses. There's water pipes.
So how does she think people don't share, don't look at other people's channels? Like, is she really that naive?
Oh, I think that she feels like her subs are that dumb, and I think that because she knows, and the ones who believe her will stick around, and she'll milk them for whatever they're worth.
Yeah.
Get them to believe that her shit and share her videos, and that'll bring in more. And then, like, I don't know, she really does. It speaks to how much she thinks of her subs. She thinks that her subs are that dumb. And I have to say, there's quite a few of them that are, because if you go and read the comment section on the video that she replied to me with,
Yeah.
or the live stream that she did, there's people who actually still believe her. And it's like, what? Of course, she didn't show this video. She played it, and all you can hear. So they were only able to interpret it how she, in the context that she put it in. She's a
Yeah. Yeah.
fucking idiot.
Yeah. She sure is. But she's done it to Emma too, hasn't she?
Yeah, she's done it to everybody. She's done it
Yeah.
to Emma. She's done it to Doug. She's done it to Cher. She's done it to cracking cases. She's done it to fucking everybody.
Oh my God. I thought it was just you and Emma. I didn't realize she's been doing it to everybody.
Everybody.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
And from
insane.
what I understand, she's doing it again. I don't know. I didn't go and look through her videos yet. I just clicked the link and went to the timestamp that Emma sent me. I didn't go through her videos, but I don't know.
She's nuts. Well, I'm going to put it in. I'll change the title and tag her in it too.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Well, no, don't, because then she's gonna get people to go to her channel, and then she's gonna get subs, and that's like, she just needs to be gone. She just needs to be gone. I mean, do it if
yeah,
you want to. I don't have, like, I don't know, tag her in the comments or something so she'll
yeah,
be aware of it, but it won't be obvious.
yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you, Penny.
Mhm.
But yeah, people need to be more aware of shit like this because it's so wrong. Like it's bad enough when someone plays someone's video and doesn't give them credit, but this is next level. Like this is outright fraud,
Yeah.
isn't
Yeah.
it?
She'll be in her comment section using somebody else's video, and somebody will come and compliment her on the research, and she's like, oh, thank you. And or they'll say, like, can I share this, or can I play this on my live? And she'll be like, yeah, but just make sure you give me credit for it. Oh my God.
She is nuts. Absolutely nuts.
Like,
I
and
want,
it's one thing for you guys, like for you to know that she's lying, and for like some, like the people in chat to know that she's lying. Imagine how like insane it feels for me to
yeah,
know I created the videos, and she
yeah,
she is like, she's
no,
nuts. Like,
yeah,
imagine how it feels for me to know, for like beyond a shadow of a doubt, that I found that I made the video and she took it in its entirety. She didn't even like, the only thing she did was cut my email off and put a border on it.
yeah,
And like, do you think that if you say it enough, you're gonna make me believe it? She even told these motherfuckers that my channel got taken down for playing her shit. No, the
oh,
fuck it didn't.
Jesus, Penny. Oh my God. So
No,
this,
look,
this,
she said, see this Penny, FK, your thoughts. She used to have a different channel. I can't think of the name of it right now, but she used to have a different channel, but I reported her, even though she had just previously said she's never reported anybody.
yeah,
She's like, but I reported her and they took that video of hers down. That's why it's not on her channel. Talking about the Penny Fuck Your Thoughts channel.
oh my,
No, bitch. Go to True Crime Commentary.
yeah,
It's still up there. It never left nowhere. It's been up there.
yeah.
Dumb hoe.
Well, hopefully people can start seeing Penny because people like this need to get gone, don't they?
Yeah, they need to get the hell off. She's talking about, I'm in law school, I'm gonna get my PI license. You can't even research a fucking, man, get the fuck out of you. You can't even research enough to put together a 5-minute video. You gotta steal
Yeah,
other people's shit, and you wanna fuck around with people's real lives, call yourself a PI?
yeah.
Man.
No, we will be on her ass now. Don't you worry. And more people will be looking now too to call her out.
Yeah.
I hope. Um, yeah, it's crazy. Hang on, we'll go again. Oh shit! Shut up, birdies.
So here we are in my creator studio. Okay, we're going to go up here, look at the date it was published, December 5th, and then we're going to compare that with my screenshots. Okay? Okay. So here are my screenshots, right? Like I said, I woke up, started searching stuff. I could probably even go into my Google search history and look at exactly when I started searching and every single thing that I clicked on before and after. I mean, some people need it spelled out, you know. Um, uh, so let's go to my details of this screenshot. All right, let's see. Details. Details, if you don't know, are attached to every picture you take, including videos and screenshots. You can click details and it tells you information down to the minute the picture was taken. See here, you see here, it says that I was on Google, that I took a screenshot on December 5th in the morning. Like I said, I woke up, I thought about something, and I started looking, and I found it, and I took a screenshot. Shortly after, I put together a short little video to discuss in the live that I already had planned. So, ma'am, kindly shut the fuck up. Nobody steals shit from you. You steal shit from everyone else. Everyone else. Do you even have an original thought in your head? Because I'm skeptical of it. Like, honestly, it's like, I would be surprised. Right? Like I said, I never struck you. Ever. Ever. I've never messaged you. I just learned your name in this screenshot that was sent to me. So if you have people doing this to you a lot, maybe it's because you're a thieving ass motherfucker. Huh. Wow. Who'd have thought? Us. We thought. We know. Everybody knows. Except for the poor souls that believe you, of course. So, you know, if you have people sending you threats, ma'am, you might just be a bad person in real life. You might just be a shitty person. If people don't like you so much, you've wronged them so horribly that they would threaten you, girl, you're doing something wrong. See, most people get along in life. Probably most people, I would say, probably go their whole lives without being threatened by another person, let alone a stranger on the internet. You've got to be catastrophically fucking up at life if you have random strangers sending you threats and striking your channel. What's more concerning is there are people who believe you and you're lying to them. And you cry to them and you lie to them and they send you money and, you know, that's your hustle. Like, it's gross, but hey, I guess there's something for everybody, right? Whatever. But all right, so I heard you have a new channel. I was told you got your channel taken down, and I'm not gonna lie, I might have jumped in the air and fucking clicked my heels together out of happiness because you're trash. But I heard you're up and running again on a different channel, and somebody sent me that information, so let's check you out. There you are. Okay. All right, so we're gonna
Notice the apostrophe S. She took that shit out because in the comments of my video, she read that apostrophe does not fucking belong there. So while she can't add a goddamn comma to her soliloquy, she fucking will take the time to take out a misplaced apostrophe. You dumb bitch.
Yeah. Oh my God. So how many subs has she? What? Oh, it's only 1,070. So on the other channel, she had like 7,000.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know where she was at yet.
Yeah, I
I
think
don't
she
know.
was up to around 7,000 or 8,000 on the other one. I couldn't believe it.
No, I think in her response video, she said she was like 8 away from 10.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. No, if that don't wake you up and tell you to stop fucking stealing shit, bitch,
Yeah.
keep stealing. Cause
Yeah.
you dumb bitch.
No, she thinks she's really special too. Like someone said it in the chat, she thinks she's really hot, and she does.
No, bleh.
I know.
Stop.
And she wears the same clothes for like 2 or 3 days in a row.
Oh my God, don't tell me that.
Hi, beautifully broken. Yeah, she's definitely got issues. If she's
Several.
faking people in her own live that they're outside knocking on her window, wanting her to come outside, but the whole chat can see her reflection and she's unaware of it, just goes to show you.
What is she, 12? That's some 12, like, middle school fucking,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
yeah, yeah,
This
she's
bitch
out.
is off in her fucking, bro, she is off her goddamn rocker. No. She's, ugh, disgusting.
Yeah. We'll keep going.
There you are. Okay. All right, so we're gonna look at what you got. Summer Wells case discussion and the haters on here. Hey, it's Missing But Not Forgotten, my new channel. Wow. They're really trying to get rid of me. I'm so upset. Oh. Hell yeah. You don't need to be on here. Thieving ass. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Oh shit.
Thank you all for being here.
You're not welcome, bitch. Oh, let's get to the meat. No, nothing.
All
Okay,
right.
there you go.
So, anyway, I did take that down though. The more I thought about the creator of that
No,
video.
look, whenever I went to her channel, I haven't been there in so fucking long.
Oh wait, she was talking about.
Then
Well,
whenever she popped up on screen, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Because I've never done Facebook. She tried to say it was a porn star, and it wasn't.
Oh Lord, what the fuck are you talking about?
It said is a suspect besides Jose. And who hasn't done that?
Okay.
Plus,
anyway.
Even on my channel with 10,000 subscribers. And that's another thing, guys. When my channel got hacked a couple months ago, my subscribers just stopped and started going down, down, down. So,
I wonder why.
So anyway, have you guys seen pictures that have been blasted all over?
No. Oh man, this is. So fucking annoying.
Questions about the case.
So is this where she
So that's
starts
what I
going
should
off
point
at you,
out to
Penny?
YouTube. Y'all never said this.
No, this one
You
isn't
can't
the
do
one. This isn't her response to my video. This is me playing her
You're right,
video.
you
Okay.
that's going to happen to them because people are not going to like that. Not right.
did. We don't steal content.
There's very few.
Do you see how I'm commenting on her
You
shit?
reap
That's
what you sow. You couldn't have
transformative.
said it any better, love.
And she will. She did. She got her channel down.
Oh. It's harassment. Can't be harassing people.
You mean calling you out for stealing? oh, because Taco Tuesday came in there. Taco Tuesday. Wow.
Taco Tuesday. You're not welcome here. Please leave.
That's a good sign. That means you're welcome in my life, Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ugh,
It's crazy.
It is.
Because it's obvious. It's not about, I need everybody to see this, because you would have been happy that somebody's showing people your stuff.
Okay. No. Now, if you show people stuff, you share it or you play it, and it's transformative in nature. What you did and what you do to everybody is you take their stuff, you might slap a little ugly ass border around it, especially if they have a logo on it, and then you call it yours. And then people will come in your comments and be like, oh my God, this is such great research. And you'd be like, I know, thank you. Right? Yeah. And they're like, oh my God, can I share this? And you'd be like, yes, girl, you could share it. Just make sure you give me credit for it. So you know, whenever you do something, you need credit for it, right? But the funny thing is, you say that shit in your comments whenever you steal the shit you're commenting on. Just give me credit for it. Give you credit for what? That little ugly ass border? Are you fucking kidding me? Girl, bye. Bye-bye. And see, you can't do anything original. This channel's going to come down too, because you're going to keep stealing and people are going to keep striking you because it's not ethical. And I heard you mention, no thanks, because you take his stuff too. So I'm going to assume that he struck you before. Good. He should. Everybody should. You take people's stuff and you don't use it in the way that is right. And then you have the audacity to fix your fucking face to say, yeah, you can share it. Just make sure you give me credit for it. Oh, there was one comment. They were like, girl, you should bring this to the big channels. And then your reply was, this is my research. They can come here. Oh my God. Honey, that video, the last video you stole from me, that wasn't even research, girl. That wasn't even research. That wasn't even me researching. That was me waking up before coffee, rolling over, opening my phone, typing in Google, and stumbling upon something. And then it led me down a rabbit hole that I took screenshots of and put it together in video format and presented it on a live. That is not research. It's not research. Yeah, I found it, but I mean, I wasn't looking for it. I was not searching for it. You're sad.
You just told on yourself. Everybody that does this to people, that's why I don't do it. Everybody
You don't do it. You don't do it because you don't have no original content for people to steal and you don't fight the strikes because you don't want to lose. Because you will. You will. Every fucking time you steal somebody's content in a way that's not transformative in nature. By the way, this is transformative in nature because I'm giving commentary to it. It's called fair use. Every time you will get struck. And if you fight it, you will lose. And you had to learn that lesson the hard way. You ugh, you gross me out. You're gross. You're gross. And I'm not talking about how you look. I'm talking about you as a person. You are gross.
It's just showing everybody, you know, it's not about getting Summer's
Bleh. Oh, so
Tell me
annoying.
who it was. They're going to tell me who did it.
Yeah, so we don't care. If we strike you, then that's us telling you. Stop stealing my shit. Goodness gracious, we don't have problems with you sharing it. We wouldn't even have a problem with you saying, hey, I was watching Doug's channel at No Thanks, and he had a really great interview with Dawn. We're going to play it. Here's the Fair Use Act. Blah, 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 blah. All right. So you're going to play it. You're going to give commentary to it. Just like I'm doing right here. Fair use. You can criticize too under fair use. What you don't do is you say, this is my interview. It's disgusting. Nobody cares if you use their stuff. Usually it's polite to ask. I mean, I do it. I know what I can and can't do under fair use. But if I'm going to use somebody else's stuff to talk about, what do? I send them an email and I'm like, hey, you know, I liked what you did there. I have something to add to it. I have some commentary to add to it. Do you mind if I blah, 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 blah? And 9 times out of 10, they're like, yeah, sure, go ahead. Because it's a courtesy. It's the ethics. Like, you don't play nice in the sandbox. So we kicked your ass out. So keep fucking around. Keep fucking around and do this with your own fucking channel or your new little channel. Keep doing it with your new little channel. Keep stealing shit, and people are going to keep striking you. Golly. People who believe this lady, this video right here should be enough. And if it's not, if you weren't able to comprehend the exhibits I've showed you in this video, well, you just stay right over there with this lady, okay? Don't come over here.
You're right. It's about money.
Isn't she the one that was like, had her stuff? Oh, that was on her other channel. Yeah. She had her. Yeah. Well, I mean, in the creator studio, it did show how much to date I've made. Actually, you stealing my video, you have more shit, more AdSense or whatever. If you're monetized on that channel that was snatched from you, you have more views. To date, since December 5th, when I posted that video or unlisted it, guess how much? It was like $2 and some change from AdSense. So, wow, it's about money. Like, come on. Oh, if it was about money, I would go live all the time. Right? If it was about money, oh my God, I would talk out of my ass and get in drama all the time. And for those of you listening this far, that's not this one right here, because this video is for this one right here. So if you made it this far and you're not this lady right here, this isn't drama. This is telling her to stop the fucking bullshit. She has stole from Crime Stories Obsessed. She stole from me. She stole from Nita. She stole from No Thanks. She stole from so many people, and she's really got these people dazed and confused of why the hell her other channel disappeared. Crying, talking about she's getting bullied and cyberbullied and threatened. And girl, shut the fuck up.
Because if it was about Summer,
bleh, you are a liar.
You're ashamed of yourselves.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
It's the whole reason y'all are doing this channel.
No, ma'am. What original content do you have?
Got a lot to kick it.
Why do you steal?
That's why you're monetized.
That's why you steal.
Money
so you don't have to do the work.
Missing baby.
Off of us.
It's sad and it's sick.
You are gross. You nasty.
You know, because like I said, it ain't about me.
It is. It is. You're annoying. You're annoying. And you're gonna call me you're gonna call me a bully. Your little followers, your little subs, you're gonna call me bullies. And guess what I have to say to you and them? Don't fucking care. You are a thief. You have no ethics. You're gross. And if you keep doing it, your little bullshit channel is going to get taken away again. You're here for money. You don't even work for the money. You get on here and you whine and you cry and you talk about the work that you stole from other people who actually research things. You didn't even string together the fucking video. Oh, you know how I know? We can tell whenever it's your work. Whenever you string together a little video, that shit looks like it was made by a 5-year-old. You're gross. You are gross. You have no freaking ethics at all. Go away. Hurry up and start stealing some more shit so people can strike you again. Somebody subscribe to her because I ain't gonna do it. Subscribe to her and tell me when she starts stealing shit again. Come on. We got you, boo. Keep on stealing. Actually, give me that dislike back. I ain't giving you no fucking... No. Okay. Yeah. All right, I'm done. Stop stealing shit, please. Stop telling people are bullying you. Ain't nobody bullying you. It's not called bullying whenever somebody is calling you out on the facts of what you actually do. Ugh. Yeah, so that was that.
Great job, Penny.
Fuck that bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got issues for sure. But she will lose that channel again because she can't do it by herself. She's got to steal stuff.
And look, I even gave her the clue. I showed her which app I make my videos in. So if you want to make little, nice videos and make it not look trashy and all this stuff, I showed you where I create my stuff. Just go there and create them. You can do it. You can do it. As much effort as you put into telling a fucking lie, you can put some shit in a goddamn app and turn it into a video. Drop some music in there, put some little arrows, some little comment bubbles. Like, you can make it look real nice with not a lot of effort. Like, you are doing the most. You're putting more effort into trying to defend your lies than it would take you to just do a fucking video on your own.
Yeah. That's so true. In every way. But someone said in the chat way back further that she's got 7 kids and she's only 35. Like, how's she got time for all that? Seriously.
I don't know. And she smokes in the house too. I saw her on her little retaliation video to me. She lit up a cigarette and was standing right there in her kitchen.
Oh, really?
And she put her little ugly face off camera and was smoking, but I heard her light that shit.
Wow. All we can do is keep calling her out, Penny, and hopefully she'll lose that channel too.
And she won't strike nobody because if you actually did play her stuff and it was transformative and she tried to strike you and she loses, then if you get enough false flags, her channel will be gone too. But not only that, if she tries to fight the strike, you get all her information.
Yeah.
So
and
she ain't about to do it.
Like, she knows she's done the wrong thing. So why would she even retaliate? I don't get it.
She doesn't. Look, if you go to her channel and you play her little response video, she's going to sit there and say that my original video got taken down because she reported it for, copyright. And so all her dumbass subs are going to go to the Penny Fuck Your Thoughts channel, not see the video, and assume that she's telling the truth. So I dropped the original video link to True Crime Commentary video in the comments. She'll probably delete them. But these men, look.
Yeah. Good on you, Jackie Jude. Jackie Jude says she's called her out about smoking in the house with kids. Well done.
Yeah, she if you go to her channel, play it. It starts at like a little bit after an hour. Just make sure you pause and add your criticism, because I'll damn sure add mine. If not, I'll do it tomorrow, I guess. But this bitch, it's just so fucking comical. Like,
Yeah.
it's actually comedic. Like,
Yeah.
and you can hear her. She deleted the chat. You know how you can take the chat off after you post your live? She
Yeah.
deleted the live chat because there were so many people in there calling her out. And you can tell that they're in there calling her out because she's telling her little moderator, Lindsay, she's like, "Oh, get them out of here, Lindsay. Get them out of here. Oh, no. You can't do this. Oh no, I'm not gonna take that. No, get them out of here, Lindsay."
Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, I didn't even know much about it at all until that live Nita done, when um, you come in and said, "No, that's my video. She stole it." And that's when I went over and had a look at her.
Yeah, I know, Skilo. Skilo said she was talking shit to your video earlier when she was reading her own words. I know. She was reading her own words that she posted on Facebook and portraying it to her viewers as if they were my words.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No, she's not. I don't know. I don't get some of these people at all. Suzanne Sutherland. Crazy. But at least she's had to start again. Jackie Jude said she created her new channel in her boyfriend's name. So it's not even in her name.
Well, this dumbass is on Facebook on her real name, Trisha Jenkins. On her
Wow.
real name in the Summer Wells groups, complaining about people stealing fucking content from her that never happened.
Wow. I'm going to go investigating. That's interesting.
Yeah, she's out there. She is definitely out there. She's right up there with Crazy Gigi.
It's called True Crimes and More Grammy. This her new channel.
And don't give her a view. You can watch that shit on incognito mode.
Yeah. Or even a dislike. Doesn't that help as much as...
Yeah, even if you put a thumbs down, it still puts like I don't know, it's like interaction, and it like puts it in the algorithm. Just don't even interact with it at all. Just watch it in incognito mode.
Yeah.
My dumb ass went over there and was in the comment section, so gave her interactions, but I dropped the links to the original video and told her she was a fucking lie.
Yeah. She's in law school to become a private investigator. What does that even mean? Skilo says.
I don't know.
Two completely different things. I thought that's just like Ziggy and her degree she's doing right now.
What is Ziggy going to school for?
Oh, I don't know. She was saying a couple of weeks ago, she's got over $50,000 in school fees that she's got to pay. And then yesterday she was saying she's about to get suspended and fined because she hasn't kept up with her subjects. So she has no choice. She has to finish her current ones or something, but she doesn't know how because YouTube's like her job now, and it's just disgusting.
Wow.
Plus, she's supposed to be homeschooling her daughter. I do not know where that comes into play.
Well, she's really rocking life there, isn't she?
It sounds like it, doesn't it?
Well, she's
But
a winner.
you have to watch Just the Receipts video she put out today on Ziggy. It is freaking spot on. Quite funny actually. How she's using the puppy for merch and cash apps and everything. It's really good. And she's really clever at videos. But
Did Just Receipts take down her video or ever apologize for blaming Duchess and some other people about Lisa faking her death?
I think she did.
Okay, well, if she did, then I'll go watch. If not, then
Yeah.
no.
I think she apologized for all of that. Kerfuffle. Probation. She's on habitual probation violation as well. You know how she Ziggy showed her criminal record. Six Up Media has got the whole file, and these probation violations, she has like 2 pages of them, Penny.
For violating what? What?
Where I'm
I
trying
know
to
she
remember.
used to like drink and drive or something like that. That's what I saw
Yeah,
on her record, but
it just kept going. You know how Chase's is continually continuances over
yeah.
and over and over. Well, with Ziggy's, it's like she's still on probation, but she violates, so they reinstate the charge type thing. And she was supposed to do intensive rehab, and that didn't happen. And yeah, it's like pages and pages of it. It's
Wow.
not, yeah, it's totally not what she has portrayed to her chat. Six Up Media can 5 times, yeah, she violated her
YouTube can be very dangerous for people with addictive tendencies, and that's not like poking anybody or anything like that, but I've just noticed that it's there seems to be a lot of people on YouTube with um a history of addiction,
yeah.
and you get that same instant, gratification, that dopamine release whenever you open up YouTube and you see all of the, views and comments, and then you get on a live and your whole entire chat is like co-signing what you're saying. It's like it's basically the same thing, and you got to wonder, these people who go live every day and do hours and hours and hours and hours of lives,
Mm-hmm.
has it become an addiction? And
Yeah.
it's a slippery slope, because if that goes away, if that leaves all of a sudden for whatever reason,
Mm-hmm.
maybe you might do something stupid and show bones and say it's a kid's bones or something, or, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a variety of things that could go wrong that can like take the rug out from under you. And if that all of a sudden goes away and all of a sudden everybody hates you, what does that addictive personality then turn to if YouTube isn't
It's there.
isn't the same thing for them anymore? Like, it's a
Yeah,
little bit scary.
it is. And
And
that's
that's one of the things I was worried about with Chase, because I mean, you were there in the conversations
yeah,
where I was really genuinely concerned, where he's got this like hero complex or something, where he's being praised by the masses for
yeah,
a few months, and he gets used to this um
accolade.
and then all of a sudden it's gone, and I'm like thinking about the state of his mind, of the person who would even be susceptible to find himself in this position, and then what that's going to do for him whenever it all just goes away and he's now the most hated person on YouTube. So it was a I tried that carefully, because I didn't want him to you know
Yeah,
do anything that would not be good.
Yeah. No. And that's what I was saying earlier about how people, you can tell with a few of the channels right now that have now become dependent upon this monthly income because they've been so big lately that what is going to happen now that some of them are starting to slide in views and stuff, like it's dangerous, especially when they got kids.
Well, they're going to go to the next big thing, the next wow factor that's going
Yeah,
to draw in a new crowd of people, or bring back people who have left. And it just amazes me. And I think that, nobody's exempt from, I guess, the addictive tendencies of social media, because even if you're not a creator and you're a sub and you're watching, like, how many hours truthfully do you think that people sit here and watch this? Ziggy goes on really long lives.
yeah,
Tiffany goes on really long lives. Tiffany can pull 1,000 people at 4 o'clock in the morning, no problem.
yeah. I know.
And it's like, it's not just the creators, it's the subs too. Like,
Yep,
there is an addiction there, and it's a
yep,
little bit concerning. And then they also get instant gratification by surrounding themselves in these echo chambers where everybody around them is also saying the same thing, thinking the same thing that they're thinking, even if they don't honestly and sincerely think and feel the things that they're saying. They feel wanted and appreciated and
yep,
accepted in that crowd by saying the same things that everybody else is saying. And if you get your name thrown up on the screen,
yep,
um, and shouted out and your comment read, and it's like, oh my God, it's so
yeah,
satisfying to see that happen.
yeah,
So it's dangerous. It really is dangerous. And that's why I tell myself every day, like every single time I've ever gone live, I had to make myself do it. Like, I'm like, oh God, I really, really, really don't want to do this. But then I literally tell myself, you really don't want to do it. You should probably get on and do it and go outside of your comfort zone,
yeah,
and then try to do something positive with it. I try. I really do. And I don't like to get on lives, and I don't like to be on lives by myself. For sure. I
yeah,
just don't.
yeah. I, I understand that fully. And that's how I started the live, was going over absolutely everything you just said, but you say it way better than I did. And just trying to get out to people that if they're in a chat and they don't agree with whatever their creator is, um, be loyal to yourself and not blinded by what they're doing. If you don't like it, say it. Or if you don't feel comfortable in saying it because the chat's going to come for you, don't say anything. Just don't contribute if you don't agree with it. You don't have to agree with everything that they say if it's not something you believe is right. But they just do it.
Yeah.
But anyway, hopefully people start looking at it that way. I hope. Because they're not being true to themselves.
Yeah. I was telling Benny earlier, you know, the, if you look down at your chat, you as a
Mm-hmm.
creator, if you as a creator look down at your chat and you don't like what you see, then you're probably not being, you're whatever you're talking about, you're probably not being 100% authentic in saying it, because your chat is a reflection of you. Your subscribers, your chatters are only going to type in things that they think would appease you, or that
Yeah,
they think will get put on screen, or that they think that others around them will like. It's an approval, attention seeking thing. So they're going to type in chat with their limited characters the most attention getting thing, hoping that the other subscribers will take note, that they agree, or they will put the creator will put their comment on screen, and they will feel useful, I guess, in a way. And I mean, I really hate to talk about subscribers in that way, but it's kind of like a herd mentality. It's a
Yeah,
mob mentality, herd mentality kind of thing, and it's very dangerous, and it should be used as a positive thing. I don't think that chat should be an echo chamber. I think that all opinions should be welcome as long as they're respectful. You don't have to go in somebody's chat and say the most atrocious thing just for the sake of not going along with everybody else.
yeah,
But if I mean, if it's healthy and and it contributes in a way that is, you know, it's behaved, then
yeah.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. But that's not how you get money here.
I know, I know. And that's sort of how I was this morning. Like, I just don't ever want to be like that. That's not what I'm here for at all.
Yeah, I know. I know. And I was also telling Benny that we look for ourselves in other people. And when you recognize something in somebody else, it's because it's, that's why they say recognize. I recognize something in you that must be something I possess too.
Yeah,
And we surround ourselves with people who typically we agree with, who we wouldn't really have a confrontational relationship with. We do this for survival. um we look for we look for similarities. It's just what we do. We're hardwired to find our people.
yeah,
And I think that, people do ultimately. They do. And I'm really pleased with the group of people that we have found in each other,
yeah,
in our small little group that we have.
yeah.
um it's
I
just
totally agree.
it's a dream. It's really, I
It,
really feel like we have all
it really
formed a
is.
really
So
good connection.
it is. And I can't even explain how much it means to me to have you guys. Like I say good morning to you all before my feet have even touched the floor. And,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's special. It really is. And I love it. I
Yeah, me
couldn't live
too.
without you guys now. you know,
Oh.
it's just, it is. I depend on, um, I don't know. And like, I know I'm the old granny of the group, but I learn so much from you guys every single day, you know? Although it doesn't matter what group I'm in, I always feel like the little kid, you know?
I
Like I'm
wonder
the,
I wonder who's the oldest in the group. I wonder who's the youngest in the group. I wonder. Now I'm like thinking who all is in there. And
yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't matter if I'm with 80-year-olds or 20-year-olds. I always feel like I'm the little kid.
yeah.
I'm the little troublemaker, smart aleck, the class clown at times.
You and Ginger Snap.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, 97 isn't far from me, Suzanne says. I was actually in Tiffany Marie's live today. She had a lady on Tennessee Truth. Do you know of her, Penny?
Tennessee Truth 423. Yeah, I know of her.
Yeah, you know her. And she was telling her story about what happened to her when she lived on Ben Hill and the family dynamics and what she went through. And oh my gosh, it was, I was, yeah, it was very, when
Post-it
she,
note used to keep Tennessee Truth's kids.
oh, really?
Mhm.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Uh, she was so nervous. I felt for her a lot. but she got it out, and um, it's one of them ones where you'd have to go back and listen again, because I think you would get more out of it a second time.
Yeah.
So, but
You know what I listened to for a second time yesterday?
what's that?
um Tiffany's stream where she had Brad's ex-wife on.
Oh,
I listened to that for a second. I actually don't even think I listened to it all the way through the first time
right.
because it was just so like,
Rachel.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I listened to it again, I think it was yesterday, and I was just like, oh my God, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was yesterday because I was talking to Christy in email,
Mhm.
and I just like, let me go and listen to what Rachel said again. And I whew, crazy, crazy.
Yeah. It's I still can't get my head around the fact that he did these things within the true crime community and thought he could get away with it.
Yeah, and I mean, to an extent, I feel like he still is because after everybody left or after Ernie's live stream ended,
Yeah.
I was still going back and forth with this bitch called Kicking Up Dust. And because she was like trying to tell everybody that I was part of the fundraiser scam and I was part
Oh,
of the biggest scam of the kid. So I was just going back and forth with her about that. And anyway, somebody was in there and they said 423 Chase did nothing wrong. And I was like, oh well shit. Actually it was Kicking Up Dust. I was like, oh well shit, if you support that, then no, there's not even a need to talk to you anymore because I mean I already know what you're about. I know everything I need to know. And
yeah.
MPL was over in Ernie's chat too. I'm glad to see you over here, MPL.
AMPL. Yeah. I've never seen MPL in here before. I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, so with the Rachel thing, was there anything that you didn't pick up the first time?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I don't know if it's because I stopped listening the first time because it was so like just like mind blowing or if maybe I heard it and it just didn't sink in. But she mentioned that he had broke into a house and stole some
Jewelry.
property. Yeah, uh-huh. And
Yep.
then that she was giving out his old boss's names saying, "Yeah, call them and ask them, get a hold of them. They'll tell you about
Yeah.
some property that he stole from work, some radios or something." And I was just like, "Oh my God, does he think that we won't do it?"
Yeah.
Oh, golly.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like he's been doing it for so long, and it's part of who he is with women, that he wouldn't have just stopped because of YouTube. I think he would still be doing the same thing, probably with people um, that he met through YouTube still.
Mm-hmm.
Sad.
Yeah. And then I
How was
remember the after me and Benny did that witness versus defendant live the other day, and then Lizzie did that upload, and the comments were like, it's not even about Chase. Everybody's looking too much into Chase and da, 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 da. It's not even about. No, it absolutely has been about Chase. It absolutely has because, and it was that day that she finally put Summer's name in a title.
yeah,
Finally, after all this time, Even
Yeah.
though she says she doesn't cover Summer's case and all that stuff, she finally made it somewhat about Summer. And whatever, if her channel's not about Summer, cool, fine. I completely get that. But to say that it's not about Chase, like, no, it absolutely has been. And her subs, and they're just as blind. How
Yeah.
can you actually believe he's a witness and not believe the website? Like, it's the fucking website.
Yeah.
Wha-
Exactly.
It's an official county. What, two of them?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't get it. I just don't understand. Their only response was, "You're making it more about Chase than blah blah blah." Like, that's what you have to say to being proven wrong.
Hmm.
Oh, it's not about Chase. The fuck it is.
Everything's been about Chase.
Her fucking channel is about calling out people who exploit missing children,
You can't
and
have
she's
both.
defending
Yeah.
Chase,
You can't
who
have both.
exploits children.
Exactly. That's my point. He's the biggest offender, and she's defending him in the things that she thinks everyone else is doing. And it's not about Summer at all. It
Yeah,
just makes me insane. It really does. Suzanne says if she ever met Brad, she would nail 1 foot to the floor.
yeah.
But the court system, how does that work with continuance after continuance? Like,
I don't
surely
know.
there has to be a time, like a specific amount of time before they can, like, that it has to be dealt with. I'm pretty sure that happens over here. They only let it go so long before it's, they can't just keep adjourn all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never had any reason to look into how the court
No.
process works as far as, you know, the the
Yeah.
steps and how it and all that stuff goes. I've never been involved in any situations that would require me to know that with myself
Yeah.
or with any family. Like, I just, I guess this would be new territory for me to try to prove to somebody that what the court says is actually true.
Yeah. And every state is different as well, isn't it?
I don't
They have
know.
that.
I have no idea. That's why I had Benny come on and explain, because I just don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't have a clue either. Um, yeah, that's true, Suzanne. Suzanne says, on a good side, he brought so many of us together.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
did. I mean, his presence and um how controversial it ended up being, um it tore so many apart.
Yeah.
And
It's sad. There's so many hurt people. It is. People really do not have a clue how
right,
bad it
and that
is.
exactly, they don't have a clue. They don't.
Yeah.
Just because we know who all is involved, and so it doesn't mean that we're going to say names, doesn't mean we're going to show
No.
receipts, doesn't mean we're going to talk about it. These people are actually hurt. They don't want it talked about. They don't want to feel like, um
Yeah.
I guess, foolish and so publicly, and
Yeah.
then be blamed, because if anybody comes forward, then that side is going to attack them and all this stuff. And it's like, we know, and that's enough. And
Yeah.
we put out enough to that anybody with a brain should be able to, decipher for themselves that, there's just not a lick of good in him.
Yeah. Yeah. Terrible. Okay. Duchess agrees with us. it's those of us that are not out to cash in on summer, we have become good chat friends. We really have. I love um I love all of us that have found each other.
Yeah.
But I can tell you one thing, even after this weekend, my circle has become smaller yet again.
Really?
Only because I just can't support, like, I want to be true to myself. And like, even with Doug, I've always supported him and tried to help him and everything. And I just think it's gone too far. But I sent him an email and I explained the way I feel and why, because I think that's the adult thing to do. But yeah, I think for our own sanity, we have to start, um, just be a bit more aware of what we're letting ourselves in for with who we watch
Yeah.
and support. I was kind of hoping Benny would stomp his 4 foot tall ass
You
in
talking about
Ernie.
Ernie?
Yeah, I think so. MPL said that. I had to leave because I was getting so irate and upset with that county commissioner person.
Oh
I,
God, yeah.
you know, and I could feel I was getting really, really, really uptight. And I thought, get out of here, girl. Just leave. And I tried to have all you girls as back because I can't hand, like, they can come for me and it doesn't bother me. But when I see them going for you guys and Dutchy and Brandy and any of my people in these chats, I lose it. Like, I really do get upset. But then again, I was trying to say the conversation is about unity and people not attacking each other. But even with the panel with Benny and Cam and Ernie just having conversation, the chat didn't like it. The chat wanted there to be a division and the chat wanted beef, didn't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah, and that's something I pointed out. I pointed that out twice. That all
Yeah,
of the people who came in there and were thanking Benny and thanking Cam for coming up and extending an olive branch, and then there was the other part of the chat who were being so toxic.
yeah,
And it's just like, and who's the bad people here? Who
mm,
that's the thing that I had to realize. Like, all of this time in my short little experience on YouTube since August, all of this time that, I'm being told that, who to like and why, and it's always because somebody else had beef with somebody else. So whenever I first started watching YouTube about Summer, right off bat, there was talk about Benny being an awful, horrible person.
yeah,
And it just, and then I had to consider, like, well, where did I hear that from? And are they still my friends? Do I still think about them the same way I used to? Do I respect them? Do I think that they are good people? And the answer to all of that was no. So I just had to reevaluate. Like, if I think this way about those people that told me that, now what would I think about the person who they tried to make me believe is bad?
yeah,
So, and now I would consider Benny a good friend. I
yeah,
really would. He's got a really good heart.
yeah, he does. He really does. And he's open to do better and to get along. And I commend him for that. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was Grammy. It was on Ernie Shell's channel. I can't remember the name of his channel. Maybe one of the mods can. Can you remember the name of Ernie's channel?
Operation Save or rescue our children.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, I wasn't in there for the whole thing. I sort of come in halfway through, I think.
I was actually on the phone with Allie from Cracking Cases and Cam, and then we called Benny on three-way. We were talking about something that Cam um, said during his live, and we were going over that, um, and then you girls told me that Ernie was live talking about Benny, and I was like, oh, let's just. I'm not gonna tell Benny that because then Benny's gonna go over there and it's just gonna be a mess, and then everybody's gonna, be all hateful and all this other stuff. But while we were on the phone, Benny brought up that Ernie was live, so I was like, oh boy, here
Oh
we
no.
go.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll see you guys over there, um, and then Cam and Benny were just completely, you know, open and receptive to questions and
Yeah.
criticism, and I was really impressed. I didn't expect that when we got off the phone. I didn't have any idea what would be um eh, what I should expect whenever we went over there, but
Yeah.
um
Oh,
especially if Ernie, they said that Ernie was just calling Benny a suspect, and I don't know if Benny's aware of that, but
yeah. I don't know. That's what Duchess is just saying. Ernie was that obviously before Benny and Cam went over there, Duchess? Yeah, I think they did really well.
yeah. Yeah, Kraken Cases, you should watch. If you didn't watch tonight's live, I would definitely go watch it. And Cam told me I need to watch yesterday's live, and so I'm gonna do that. But that's actually whenever his live ended, that's what we were talking about. Um, I texted him, or I texted Allie, and then they called, um, and then we three-wayed Benny, and we were talking about some of the stuff Cam was saying,
Yeah.
some questions and stuff. Those are really good guys too.
Yeah,
I'm very glad that um I started talking to Cam and Allie because they're really sweet people.
they are. And they're so protective of their own family, and I
Yeah.
respect them for that. Like, just the fact that they haven't taken their kids up onto the hill like someone else, and um, they have boundaries and things like that. I think they're doing good work. I've never not liked them though,
Yeah,
you
me
know,
neither.
except right at the beginning. I
When they
was a
came
bit
on with Benny.
no, well, when they come out with the shares, because I was so anti shares, I
Hmm.
sort of put them in that same basket. But
No, see, look, I was telling Cam when you first popped up on YouTube with Benny, the first thing I did was find you, and I ran your background and all that stuff because I thought you were gonna be trouble. And then
yeah,
and but then I was like, but I never shared it. I never sent it to anybody. But I did. I looked you up. I found you, and I was just ready in case you wanted to start some shit. And yeah.
yeah. But
But that's because he popped up with Benny, and at the time everybody was like, Benny's
anti Penny.
evil.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, Penny, I better go and get some dinner organized.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed.
Um, my girl starts high school tomorrow, so she's all nervous.
Oh,
I
why are you
know.
guys just now starting school?
Yeah, this tomorrow is the start of our school year
That's weird.
in Australia. Yeah. So they've
Wow.
just had 6 weeks off, and yeah, they all start again tomorrow. So a new school, new new beginnings for her. It's big, isn't it, when they go to, you guys call it middle school, don't you?
No, we have middle school, but then after middle school, they go to high school.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so, and Miss Nine now lives with her dad, so she starts school in a new town tomorrow as well. So we have to give her a ring after we have dinner. It's all happening for the beginning of the year.
It's exciting.
It is. But thank you for coming up, and
Thank you for letting me go on my little rant. And thank you for supporting me.
Anytime. You know I'll always support you. And
Well,
we will deal with that crazy lady for sure.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What did Jackie Jude say? I had to do one check before I went to bed. Penny, the hacker, deleted Trisha's live from today. Oh, really? Did she?
Oh
Damn
my
it.
God. Really?
Damn it. Damn it. I was going to use that shit tomorrow.
Oh, we might have it though, Penny. It's all good. Don't stress.
Okay.
We will.
Talk to you on the other side in Discord.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Okay. Good night, Penny. Thank you so.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Thanks so much, mods, for staying here. And sorry if I didn't say hello to Unicorns Are Real. If you're still here, unicorns, hi to you. She just popped in to say hi, and I didn't get to say hi to her. So she's probably gone now, and Penny is always prepared, isn't she? Night, Real Gigi. Good night, everybody. I do have to go and get, it's been in the slow cooker all day, but I've got to do the finishing off of it and ring little Miss Nine. But I'll be back tomorrow. And please, just for me, if you're in a chat and you don't like what's going on, please be true to yourself. And if you don't feel comfortable in saying what you think is not okay, just don't comment. But please don't entice your creators when you know in your heart that they're not on a good path right that minute. Be true to yourself, please. We need to make this community right in a good, positive way. But I love you all, and I'll talk to you all a bit later. See ya.